Yo, people, reality-based diets. Right. This is techie, right? This is techie. You know, the statements go that we are all God's children. We are all one. We are all part of the same struggle, the same tribe, all of the rest of it, I guess. Yeah, that's the humanitarians' take on life, I guess, right? And to an extent, I agree, right? Because I don't believe that any race, religion, denomination, or sect of the world deserves to be oppressed, right? I believe everyone deserves freedom, yeah? Freedom of speech, freedom of movement, yeah? Free from oppression, free from all the things that we know and deem to be negative, right? Cool. Now, the other side of it is, there's a lot of people in this world that don't know about the gifts, donations. Like, they got no idea, right? And then there's some that do, right? You got a load of people that's out here divination abusing, right? They're pulling cards on you. They are. Or they're going to a reader and getting the reader to pull cards on you, right? Now, here is the thing, right? If you have gifts, because this is the thing, not everybody has gifts. Not everybody has an awakening. And if they do, some people do and get scared to death and regress. They deny their gifts, which means their gifts are gone. A gift from God cast to the side will never return, Rubai, right? These are low vibrational people, often susceptible to the darkness because the dark night of the soul was too much for them to handle, right? They do not have gifts, but they know that you do. And they've read all these nonsense books and texts and all the rest of it about stealing gifts, right? They call it destiny swapping, right? The fact of the matter is, right, destiny swapping is not real, right? What is real is taking people out one way or another, whether it's having them sent to jail, having them unalived, or having them go crazy and get committed, right? And then people step into the energy of the person that is no longer there, i.e. they just start copying everything they used to do. Now, within that situation, you'll just find that that person that manages to pull that off has a short shelf life because the inspiration and muse, right, for who they are now, i.e. the gifted one, is no longer around. The gifts are still within them, but if they're incarcerated, they cannot use them, right? If they are unalive, they cannot use them. And if they are, you know, incarcerated because of insanity, they probably can't even get out of their own mind, right? That's when these so-called destiny swaps are short-lived, right? And like I'm saying to you, it's not even necessarily out and out destiny swapping. It's a lot of this stuff is parts of them laws of power, right? You get a lot of people that read all these books, right? But they don't do anything, right? They just go around trying to assert the laws of power, not realizing they don't have the skills necessary to use the power correctly once they've fucking got the power. Because they don't have any drive, they don't have any work ethic, they don't have any creativity. All they have is their books and their karmic ways, right? That's all they got. That's all they got. That's why they have to join secret societies. A lot of people think it's a status thing, when really it's not, right? Fucking sororities, fraternities, all of that stupidness as well, right? It's clubs. It's just clubs where, you know, a collective comes together because individually they do not have the gifts They do not have the gifts. And they're looking to follow someone. They're following someone, right? Someone who probably has got gifts. But even that person they follow, their gifts ain't like yours. They can't be. They can't be. Why? Because you're still standing. Not only are you still standing, you're stronger, you're faster, you look fucking younger. Look how sexy I am. Right? It's just how it is these days. Up. Right? Never down. Reality-based diet. Stay woke, stay blessed. Peace.